Hello once again, this is Deman with Quad V, bringing you League of Legends action again. It will be the EMS, and it will be LowLandLions as the blue team versus Team Tictacs as the purple team. Now this is the EMS EU versus US. Obviously both these teams are European. LowLandLions as the blue team will be Janna, Tristana, Karthus, Trundle and Shen. That will be Ishtai, Sneakymonster, Zealol, Sjokk and Alibabba. And for the purple team, Team Tictacs, will be Nocturne, Vladimir, Alistar, Caitlyn and Ryze. That will be Freddy122, brrrbrack as he loads in, and that will be Havoc 24, yellowpete and PLXNOCHET. Now remember, both these teams beat CLG, Counterlogic Gaming, just the other week. In fact, I believe they played them both pretty much in the same night, and it was a bad night for CLG. Now we have the old replay issue of hit points. I have actually literally just updated to 5.9.5, but maybe it's an issue with the recording. If those that have been watching my channel, you will see this has happened before, but here we go. Now they've all suddenly come on, so okay. Hopefully that will fix issues. Maybe. Who knows? So, we are viewing it from the perspective of the blue team. As I said, it will be LowLandLions. So what have we got? We're going to have Trundle in the jungle. Trundle with the baseball bat, actually, I believe. And we're going to have a peek towards blue.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
First minute. Remember, 2 minutes is when... well, 154? Or was it 2 minutes exactly? I can't remember when the golem spawns. It's somewhere around that area, which is what they're angling for. Level 1 team-wise, Alistar can cause issues. Ryze obviously do a bit of damage. Caitlyn can also do damage. Got quite a bit of a damaged team, but they've got quite a... I'd say they're pretty even level 1 teams, really. Janna, it depends on what Janna's took really early on. Shen obviously as well. Trundle. Not too sure how this will work out. You can see Tristana's taking the rocket jump, so he's planning on pouncing on heads. Or more to the point, probably getting the hell out of there. So it looks like it's going to be a golem buff fight. I'm not sure I'd be happy about approaching it from this angle. Whether they're going to try and get first blood from the exits. They've had a double clairvoyance there. So does that possibly mean that Tictacs, yeah, they're not interested whatsoever for blue. They may well be in and around the area. Who is there? It's going to be Trundle. So Trundle may not be... Nocturne, sorry. Won't be it's Nocturne. So Nocturne won't be starting at Golem. Well, I'd assume not. I think he'd be starting either at Wraiths, Wolves, or Golems at top. He won't be going for the blue buff. So it's going to be Janna, Tristana bottom versus Caitlyn, and who will we see joining him? Will probably be possibly a roaming Alistar. We can see Ryze has taken his place versus Karthus in mid. Taking a couple of hits from the minions as well. Trying to have a little pop. So Shen versus Vlad up top. This is how it's laying out. There is Alistar, he's up top. So Janna, well, you've got to assume Janna, Tristana, it's a strong, strong combo. We saw it before, and we've seen it many, many times, and I'm sure you've seen it in the games many times. Obviously, the push power is certainly there, but Alistar Caitlyn is a pretty strong combo in itself as well. I mean, Alistar's got some pretty beefy interrupts these days. He can slam you into that wall if he's not careful, which is exactly what Sneakymonster needs to be wary of. If he'd been caught with a pulverize, you damn right he'd have been slammed straight into that wall and stunned as well, or possibly punted back in towards the minions for yellowpete to do as much damage as possible. As I mentioned, both these teams, they have both had wins over CLG. LowLandLions also beat, I think it was OGod Bears are in the same group. No, OGod Bears are in SK's group. I'm not too sure, 100% on the groups. You can check it out. It's National ESL is the website that it's all on. Or I think the ESL website also carries it, but we're seeing Alistar possibly roaming around, maybe going up towards mid. No, he's not. He's going to stay here. So it's an interesting way how the Europeans and the US play the supports, playing kind of slightly different from them. I don't know. We'll soon see. Both teams were very successful, like I said, against Tictacs. I think it was Tictacs that were really were dominant, and a lot of people noticed it when they played them. It's just like, wow, they absolutely rolled over them. And it really did open quite a few eyes in the American play. That perhaps the European teams are not going to be a walkover with the upcoming DreamHack, the Season 1 finale, $100,000. Massive, massive prize money up for grabs. Certainly got a lot of the pro gaming team's attentions as well. So as it is, 4 minutes 31 into this, no first bloods. Junglers going round. We'll have a peek at the base items. So Janna with the boots and health pot, Tristana, Doran's blade, Doran's shield, Shen. Pretty standard stuff really. Double sight wards. So obviously Vlad doesn't really need any health, and Fairy Charm with the sight ward. And health pot on Alistar, and Alistar yet to take any CS. Same with Janna. So supports are doing exactly as they can and pressuring, and pushing and prodding. And Tristana's going to get punted there. Ooh, Caitlyn managing to get the cut across. Didn't quite get the trap down in the position he wanted it to. Needs to be wary of that. And I'm wondering whether Ishtai is even just going to walk into that trap just to trigger it, but which would be pointless really. You can see Shen and Vlad having a little poke at each other up top. There's a bit of a minion stack that Shen needs to be wary of. Vlad's going to certainly get a lifesteal off him. Yes, he will straight away. We can see him. He's actually on 411 health. We're seeing no hit blips whatsoever. And again, Tristana getting hit there. So Sneakymonster's going to port back. And Janna's saying, yes, I'm going to get some gold at last. I'll take all the CS as possible. Trundle's coming down to give a hand. As we are from the view of Tristana. You can see it in the bottom corner. So he's just picked up some boots of speed and a sight ward. A green and a purple, as people tend to call them in-game. Karthus doing as much damage to Ryze. Well, he caught him with the slow bar there, but PLXNOCHET not taking any abuse. Ryze has been nerfed of late, and he knocked quite a bit of an AP off him, but so I'm interested to see him still being played. He's certainly still viable, tank Ryze, and does a lot of damage. So Tristana's going to be back full of pomp. We'll be trying to get some damage onto them, but Caitlyn really is very good at keeping people at range. Is exactly what they're doing, and obviously with Alistar with him. So just managed to get the ward down and trying to fend them off. Puts the trap and the actually it's Caitlyn's trap. Sorry, tries to fend Tristana, Alistar off. Get my words out. We're seeing Alistar going up. Remember, Alistar did have a ward. Yeah, he's just put the ward down on that mid area. We are in 7 minutes, so expect Trundle to be close to level 6, if not already there. Actually, level 4 got to that. Tristana getting caught again there. I've got a feeling this is where first blood's going to happen. It's either there, here, or mid. I can't think top's going to have too many issues. Shen is porting back in. Shen's just been away and bought himself some boots and null magic mantle, so going for Mercury treads there. Karthus has been back and bought as well, so he's got himself boots of speed as well as that ward. Looks like Ryze is missing at the moment, going to get buying, so there he is. He's just returned to the field, so he's got himself the Tear of the Goddess and the boots, and so maybe he's even had some pretty good farm. He must have 44, 51, so pretty even. Caitlyn the 61 at the moment. Caitlyn the top farmer. And they're going to make a go at Caitlyn. I don't think they're going to be able to finish it off. Alistar's certainly got too much cover. Trundle is going to come in now. We're going to get a Karthus ulti going off. Will they manage to dive him in? Surely it's going to be a Janna kill. No, it won't, because he just got ignored, exhausted. At the exact time, did manage to get the first blood, though. So Janna with the first blood. Not ideal. Tristana did pounce in there, but couldn't quite get the last shot on. You see Nocturne's ulti kicking off. Where will he be going? It's going to be mid. He's diving in for. Shen's going to try and ulti in. Not going to happen though. He does go down. Shen ports in. Managed to get Nocturne down. So the ulti making it pay. So 2-1 currently. LowLandLions. And that Shen ulti getting him a kill rather than saving the Karthus life. So junglers taking their part in the first initial ganking stages, as kind of expected, and Tristana's starting to hit hit high levels of damage on the minions now, which is why he's starting to plough through them. You just almost can't help but push when you get the explosive shot going, which is exactly what he's doing. Vlad has gone missing up top at the moment. I think he's maybe took the opportunity to go port and buy. I don't think he's gone looking for a gank just yet. Janna's going to ward up the golem buff, because that's due to spawn. Actually, it should have spawned by now. It should have already probably been and gone, I could imagine, which I didn't see whether Nocturne had it. he didn't because Shen hasn't got it on him. So it was taken, remember, initially by the LowLandLions team. I think it was Trundle had it, did he? I can't remember actually if he actually finished and picked it up. So Trundle's behind, I think. He's behind in the jungle, isn't he? He's behind the dual lane, which is, as a jungler, you kind of want to be up with. So whether Nocturne's been stealing some of his jungle, I don't know. Tristana is farming, but Caitlyn is back, and Alistar now going to make a trip. He must just put a pink down. He must have just put a pink vision ward down, because he took out the Oracle, took out the ward straight away. Nocturne is, and as well as Alistar going and having a dive for Karthus. Managed to pop his slow bar off perfectly timed. He's got Trundle coming in support. Not that Trundle's going to do a fat lot to support him on that turret. And they are both going to return. The Golem is up now, which is why Nocturne is going to go for. So Janna and Tristana are going to keep an eye on that. Trundle also wants to be trying to possibly get over there. Now he's going to go for it. That ward is in place, so they know he's there. Janna's going to look, but he really needs the support, which is what Karthus is doing. So now Ryze knows. He saw Karthus drifting away. Nocturne's already aware of it. He's backing away. So he's just covering off Ryze. We can see Ryze there. Clairvoyance goes down. Knows exactly that he's there. Didn't see whether he actually... Did he steal it? Didn't steal it. Just... no, he didn't steal it. Nocturne got it. So that ward, well, it was there for a reason, and nobody really left the lane. Nobody came looking for it. Didn't want to start a big fight there. Trundle, I thought, should have been responding a little more to that, whether he's not quite in with the level. He's hit 6 now. Shen at the top versus Vlad. Continuing on, let's have a look at Vlad's items. Vlad's got himself a Hextech revolver already, as well as them boots he had from the start. Mercury chest not quite complete down the bottom on Shen, sorry. Catalyst on Karthus. Trundle has returned to mid. Tristana very low on health there. If I can click on him, well, I don't need to click on him. He's got him in the corner, you idiot. Doran's blade and boots. Philosopher's Stone and boots on Janna now. And Trundle building up. He's got himself at Mantreads. So I guess he's going to be going towards possibly a Wit's End. Vlad is pushing the pace up top here. Seeing him diving towards tower. Starting to get the first few hits on that turret now. Also took a hit blip from the tower. Shen should be okay up the top there. So Ryze returns with his Mercury Treads complete. And another ward. Trying to get those bounces on him. So Janna's left alone to farm at the moment. Tristana's just trotting back. So Tristana's been back and bought. Got himself a triple Doran's Blade and then Berserker Greaves complete now. So he's got quite a bit more damage. Triple Doran's Blade on Caitlyn as well. So building pretty much identical. You can see he's also got the dagger there. So expect Doran's Blade, Berserker Greaves to be completed on Caitlyn very shortly. Alistar is positioned to try and have a go at Karthus. I think Karthus may well be thinking, I'm going to pop a slow ban there. Let's see whether he had... Oh, Nocturne's there as well. 3 mid. Needs to be wary that he doesn't get... has he got flash? He has. He's got flash. Make sure he doesn't get flashed on and pulverised and then punted towards them, and that would be a dead Karthus, I believe. Quite a lot of hit points, though. 1,500 for level 10, so he's... compared to the 1,300 of Ryze, like I say, if he can just get the prison on him, he could be in trouble, because he's still there. He's going to surely get lots of back and forward between the two. Alistar's still missing. They have that ward on Dragon. Actually seeing... No, I thought I was seeing a hit blip there. Nocturne was just behind Karthus there. He is going to come around him, and he missed the band. He pops the shield up to get some attack speed off that ability, off that slow. Not too sure if it works on slow. It's more when it's done to you. I'm not too sure whether that triggers it. It looked like it was still on him. I'm sure somebody could leave comments whether the slow bar of Karthus actually triggers the ability shield that he used there. I didn't see whether it triggered it or not. I think maybe it would require a lay waste or something. I don't know. I'm sure somebody knows. Somebody will know all the stats out in the internet lands. Please feel free to subscribe, leave your comments. I try to do as many of the C's as possible. Certain times I can't do them, which was like last weekend. It was a pretty busy one. We had the royal wedding and all, you know. Us Brits, we have to celebrate. Any excuse for a party. Tristana going to continue pushing and clearing off these stacks. Clairvoyance going down from Tictacs. And, ooh, possibly a ward in the bush there from Tictacs. Because they managed to get a shot onto Janna. So Tristana continues to pop using the clarity pop. That was it. Let's see what it was. Just forcing the lane back. Remember, Nocturne is on around. Pulverize goes down, going to get a kick. Surely Nocturne's going to come steaming in a moment. There he is, goes straight for Janna actually. Double split. Trundle manages to come in there. Shen's also coming in. Tictacs need to be wary here. They've got 4-on-3 situation. The slow going on to Nocturne. I don't think he's going to be able to get him down. Yes, they may well do now, though. He is very low on health. It will be Shen surely going to get the kill. Yes, he will do. Alistar's also very low. Trundle getting the kill on Alistar. Very well done. I don't know where. I wasn't looking, but Trundle just seemed to appear out of nowhere. Vlad's surely going to push the pace on the turret. Yes, he will do. He's going to try and push on there. Karthus is a little bit low on hit points. He can't really go away and deal with Vlad. So Vlad's going to get a bit of free feed on that top turret, but I think this bottom turret may well go down. And that will be the first turret going to LowLandLions. So LowLandLions, despite being caught by Alistar, Nocturne coming and ulting in, they didn't count on Trundle being in the back door and Shen taking his ulti. So Vlad did get that top turret. The Clairvoyance has gone down, so they know they're all on here. They're going to try and pick up a quick dragon. I think they may well do it before they can respond. Yes, they will. So Vlad's going to continue pushing now. He's going to try and get a little bit of damage on towards that bottom turret. He's certainly not going to do too much to it, but he has got a little stack with him, so he's going to just try and do that little bit of damage, which is exactly what he's doing. He's actually just life-stealing off the 2 minions that are there. So first dragon, 4-1 up, tower apiece. Pretty even stuff. What will they do in response? What's he been and bought? Nothing yet, not been to buy. Karthus is about to go by. Shen has returned. He's got these blue and red. Actually, that's a lie. He's just got red on him. He's got guardians on him. That's Aegis, sorry. Which is what's giving him the blue ring, the blue-yellow ring around him. So he's going tanky, as you'd kind of expect. Wriggle's now onto Trundle. Karthus has gone to a Rod of Ages and looking possibly to go... Is he going to a Hextech? I don't know. He's pushing towards there, maybe. Possibly a Hextech Revolver. Looking, Karthus returning to mid. We'll wait for the Ryze. Vlad built himself up pretty high. He's got needlessly large rod now, along with that Hextech. He's got himself a purple as well, Sorcerer's Boots. So Vlad's pretty well fed on the opposition team. Caitlyn's also got himself a BF sword, or herself, should I say. Shen having a little poke at Vlad there, but Shen needs to be wary because Vlad, like I say, he's been pretty well fed. He's second highest CS. Along with Ryze, actually. Ryze got himself pretty well fed at the top there. Sorry. yellowpete, oh dear. That's not good. That is not good. Your main AD carry is disconnected. You are in trouble. He's the highest CS on the team. I'd obviously been and bought that BF, but we've not seen him since. Tristana's also been and bought BF as well. So Alistar on his own at the moment down the bottom here, Havoc 24. And doesn't he know it? He's got no tower as backup. Needs to be very wary because he doesn't know where Trundle is unless he's managed to put some wards down. And they leveled up for Tristana there. So Nocturne in mid. He has no support, and that's why Tristana's going to push him away. Clairvoyance going down. And they are going to ward up the Golem buff once again. Nocturne's going to come diving in on Karthus here. Karthus may well be in trouble. Trundle's going to try and come in and support him. Karthus still pushing the pace. He's quite low hit points. He needs to be wary of Nocturne. Nocturne certainly thought about it. Trundle's going to try and force Ryze away. Pretty low hit points, all of them there. Remember, they had Shen to ulti in if they needed to. Vlad is going to come down. Vlad's thinking, I can get myself a triple kill here. Shen's thinking otherwise, they're going to head him straight off. So Shen did come in. Meanwhile, remember, Caitlyn's still disconnected. Sneakymonster is going to continue pushing the pace. So yellowpete does reconnect. And that bottom turret, bottom lane turret, should I say, for Tictacs is going to get a reprieve because Caitlyn's back. Vlad is being chased. He's pinging it. I don't think Trundle's going to be able to do anything about it here. Trundle's full of hit points. He is going to catch him though, and Janna's managed to get in there. Oh, Nocturne is back with full hit points as well as Ryze. I'm going to catch the slow band across. I'm not going to be able to get any bombs on. Tristana now back here. And push the pace once again. Force them backwards. So, looks like all 5 members of Tictacs in and around the mid. LowLandLions. Sjokk's going to continue trying to feed as much as he can. Caitlyn is back. Caitlyn's going to be doing a bit of damage here. Oh, he's actually gone to Mercury Treads instead of Berserker Greaves. Got himself that dagger. Figured it was going to be Berserker Greaves, but no, it's gone to Mercury Treads instead. What caused him to do that? Possibly Shen's taunt, maybe? Trundle's slow. Slow ban from Karthus. Obviously decided to... Well, I can only assume he changed his mind. So we've got a lot of push. Remember, Tristana's pretty well fed up. Karthus also can take minions down incredibly fast, which is why they're going to try and put a little bit of damage onto that turret. Karthus just trying to poke it. It's Tristana really the one shooting it. Nocturne's going to continue to push on bottom though, so Trundle's going to have to go and deal with that. Looks like they're going to try and cut him off. Nocturne's backing away instantly. And Tristana needs to be wary he doesn't get caught by Alistar or Ryze there in the prison. Vlad continuing to split push on his own, charging onto this turret. Shen's going to have a little go at him here. And he caught him on the turret, managed to taunt him onto the turret there, which is what did most of the damage. Meanwhile, they're having a poke in mid, but nothing really coming of it. Clairvoyant's going down, taking a peek. Nocturne is still there. He's going to port away, in fact. Vlad's still hanging around. Just going to lifesteal his way back to full health, probably. Yep, he's still there. He is still there, and he is indeed lifestealing his way to full health. 317. And he's still around. Well, so he's still going to heal himself fully up there. Karthus needs to be wary. Wary he doesn't get caught by a prison with a combined Alistar in the face with a pulverize and a headbutt. Karthus just keeping the lane clear. 21 minutes gone. Only the one dragon so far, which is due any moment, unless I missed it already. I don't think I saw anyone going for it. 4-1. LowLandLions with that slightest of advantages with those kills and the dragon. There's Vlad now missing on top. Tristana returns to lane with Janna to try and keep getting CS up as high as possible. He's going to be able to clear this lane easily. Picking them off one by one, happily there. So let's have a quick glimpse at the items. Well, we can see that Alistar is roaming back and forth. I'm trying to keep my eye on that as well. We can see that Shen has got himself that belt. And Dragon has spawned. I knew it was due. Well, all of LowLandLions are here. Remember, Shen can ulti in. So possibly going to take a poke at them. And Tictacs really need to claim this. They really need to keep it. So, headbutt used. Karthus comes around the backside. That's surely going to be Karthus down. He's got caught out, completely split there. The whirlwind does go through. I think that's going to be Vlad maybe going down. Pulled up very nicely. Managed to pop the ulti. Did he or not? Karthus' ulti does go off. That's going to knock everyone down quite low health, but nobody really being central targeted. Shen does finally go in. That's going to be Nocturne going down. I think Karthus may well have gone down as well. I didn't see whether he got chased. Yes, he did. Got chased down. No, he's not. Sorry. Alistar is there. Ryze is going to go down, so that's 3-2 in terms of kills. And well, Caitlyn got out there just about and needs to be a little bit wary. He's going to continue pushing the mid there, yellowpete, but he needs to be wary because he may well lose an inner turret here. He's got Tristana can do a lot of damage to this, along with Trundle. Shen with him as well. You can see the tower just going straight down. Caitlyn has finally backed away, so that slight little delay is going to cause him to not get that turret. They're going to, in fact, they're going to get Alistar down as well. Oh, it's all gone wrong for Tictacs there. They had to really pick that one up. They had to take the advantage. And Karthus, despite coming behind and doing as much damage as he could, obviously getting taken straight out and then able... It's just that ability to ulti straight after you're dead. It really brings Karthus into it. So no matter how much you target him, waste all your abilities on him, he's still going to ulti you in the face while the rest of the team continues to shoot you. And then Shen ultis in and saves them. And that whirlwind, I think, hit just about the right time with the Janna ulti. So LowLandLions with a big advantage now. I think Tictacs got the dragon. They're just having a look at it. Actually, might have been LowLandLions that returned to it. I didn't see whether they did. I wasn't concentrating on that. I was so busy on the fights. So 8-3 the kills wise. Nocturne pushed a stack down bottom, but Karthus is just going to come down and clear that out pretty quick sharp, I'd say. So, yeah, he has gone for a Hextech Revolver there on Karthus with that rod. So, item-wise, well, Brutalizer now on Trundle. Trundle's going to start hurting as well. And he's built pretty beefy. Sunfire, it has been completed on Shen. Infinity Edge completed on Tristana now. That's a lot of damage already now, Tristana. And the Kindle Gem for Janna. Meanwhile, for the opposition, it is going to be Wriggles. A average blade. Looks like a Brutalizer possibly coming out there. Needlessly large rods, so possibly Death Cap coming out there for Vlad. Hearts of Gold and Philosophers. The cow, as you'd expect. And Bloodthirster for Caitlyn. Caitlyn went Bloodthirster rather than building towards the Infedge. And Glacial Shield. So Frozen Heart, I'm guessing, coming out for Ryze. So pretty much going with actually the default build now. I think they've got the default builds built pretty well now. Riot Games. They've done well. They've obviously took note of what everybody picks and what pretty much. I would say what the guides do. Actually, some of them are completely wrong. Some of them are bang on the nose, and Ryze is pretty close to it. But some others are just completely wild. Ryze needs to be a little bit wary there. If it had been caught by that whirlwind, he'd have definitely been a dead mage. Instead, Vlad was split pushing. Trundle is pushing bottom, so just the three in mid are keeping Tictacs pretty busy, has to be said. And Tristana certainly can just keep pushing that lane now. If they get the last hit, it's time to push. Vlad coming down. I can't remember. I didn't really notice whether Vlad managed to get his ulti off on everyone. It certainly don't recall seeing it on everyone. So Trundle's backed away. Nocturne's going to continue to try and feed. Let's have a look at Nocturne. Like I said, he's put himself at Wriggles. Oh, the ulti actually going off. Actually, no, it was before the ulti went off. The ulti only just went off now. So I didn't see what killed him there, whether he managed to dot him up, and whether Tristana's red. He actually got the kill. I didn't see who got the kill. Surely that's going to be mid-turret going down. Nocturne has just come around the side there. They need to be a little bit wary. Shen can obviously ulti in again. Yeah, it's got Oracle as well, Shen. Caitlyn just trying her best to keep people at bay, getting caught by that slow bar again and just dodging the lay waste with his net shot, I believe it is, that blows him backwards like that. Tristana gets another shot off onto the turret. And Vlad's built pretty strong. Targeting him. Are they going to push away? I'm not too sure whether they will. He's just keeping him tied up. So they're saying, where's Vlad? Maybe. Vlad's there. So blue lizard buff. Golem buff, sorry. Trundle clearing out the jungle. That's going to upset Nocturne. Nocturne just took a glimpse around the side here. They're going to continue to push on mid there. And surely get the turret down if Trundle is going to actually port away. So they're just going to continue poking it. So Trundle's just farming while these three in mid just keep the entire Tictacs team, but actually it's saying that there's only three there, to be fair, because we just got a glimpse of one around there. Caitlyn and that turret, it's been chipped away at 900 hit points now, 9-3 in kills. I think double dragon to LowLandLions. I couldn't be 100% whether they got that second dragon. And Vlad continues to try and split push, because I don't really think he could do a fat lot in this fight. But this is the sort of fight you'd have in a solo game. Be like, oh my god, Vlad, why are you not with us? Why are you not with us? It's solo games. Aren't they fun? So we've got 5 Tictacs in mid now. Look at Karthus. He can just nom those minions down in seconds. Clear them out so fast, which is why Tictacs are really being forced onto here, because the minions are going down the moment they leave that safety of that turret. Karthus is being very brave there. Tristana returning. Not sure whether they were going to try and split and push it. Instead, the dragon has spawned. Are they going to pull away for it? Tristana's going to try and keep them busy here, I think, in mid. Have they tweaked? Dragon also already gone down. No, they didn't even... I don't know whether they realised or whether they were just not watching their watches that it had spawned. I mean, LowLandLions were pretty much on that the second it spawned. So Trundle's going to clear out a nice meaty stack down the bottom there. And Tristana, well, he's just going to have another few shots at this tower in a moment. Here comes the minion stack. And 861 hit points down to 720, 490, 450. Just nomming it down ever so slowly. Chipping away, I believe. Poking as best he could. Nocturne and Vlad now missing. 29 minutes. Let's have a look at the... a few people going to die, so we'll catch a glimpse on that in a second. Ryze just coming around the side there, so... Ionian Boots of Lucidity on Janna now. Banshee's Veil has been completed by Trundle. The moves has been completed by Nocturne. As Vlad gets a little bit of a poke onto Karthus in the mid. They're coming around the side, trying to maybe stack up and dive onto Karthus there while he was single, but not single anymore. He's being very brave, just coming around here. Whether he's trying to bait them in, I don't know. They're there, surely going to catch right. Catch him. Alistar's there. He's going to get a punt onto Karthus. Karthus going to have the ulti popping off onto him. I don't know whether he's just used it as a defense mechanism. Yes, he has. Karthus continues. He's going to surely take Alistar down there. Don't want to be targeting him. Vlad does manage to get the ulti on 3 of them by the looks of it. Karthus is pretty low on hit points. He could use his ulti. Yes, he is going to use his ulti. He's going to catch Nocturne surely there. Nocturne's going to use his shield to block it, which is, I'm guessing, what he did. I didn't see whether Nocturne has not got a Banshees, so it must have been the shield. So Janna's ulti used, tower going to go down, Caitlyn's going to port away, and surely, if he ports away there, it would be a second inner turret gone, which is why he stopped, backed away, going to try and use that trapping shot to try and pin them down, but that turret's going down. Look how quick it's going down. Hasn't actually put the shield around Tristana, didn't really need it, just going to take the turret down regardless. And I'm going to steal your race while I'm here. Needs to be careful. Ryze going to come around the sub corner. Ryze, what are you doing? Don't continue to chase. My God. Surely you realised that Shen was the right there. Diving straight in. So Trundle continuing to free farm. Trundle's just been down this bottom going nom nom nom. He's going to come out in a moment with so many kills, so many minions. And really, it's giving him a lot of favour. Looks like oh dear, no, cancel it. They can see you. The clairvoyance has gone down from LowLandLions. They're teleported onto the ward there as well. Shen has come in. Shen's dived in straight for Caitlyn by the looks of it. Nocturne, sorry, maybe. Nocturne is going to go down here. I don't think he's going to be able to get away from this. He's dead meat. And I think it was Janna. No, it wasn't. It was Karthus. Karthus continuing on there. They haven't managed to shut Karthus down. They're so concentrating on actually running away. They could have done damage to a 4v3 instead of trying to turn around and maybe fight, prepare for the fact that the rest of your team will come in support. Trundle's going to push down. Alistar's surely going to go down here. Remember, Karthus' ulti isn't up, but he's got our layways going down. Vlad's going to come around the backside. He may well get himself a double kill if he's plays it right. Did manage to catch the ulti on both. I think Janna's going to get away from it. No, Janna does go down. Vlad, though, pulls up, tries his best to do as much as he can, but Zealol there again on Karthus, and that is, well, surely all she wrote. That's going to be the top turret now going down. Karthus is going to come around and clear the stack. No, they're going to take Baron instead, which is probably a wiser move than pushing a turret. They've just taken down 4 members, just Caitlyn to come and maybe try and get a steal. Don't think it's going to happen though. Nope. Nowhere near. So Baron now on LowLandLions. 13-4 up. And many towers up as well. To be honest, they've got the 2 inners. Only the 1 turret so far for Tictacs, which is this one at the top. So is Nocturne going to continue to push? Will he try and take this middle tower down? He can see them surely. You can see the 3 at the top pushing the tower. Looks like Trundle is going to tank it. So the minions going out. Just want to back out and let the mana. He's going to take it down that quick. Alistar returns to mid, and the LowLandLions are going to port away. So Nocturne has actually gone down the bottom. He is going to push his bottom stack. I think he's going to try and have a go at this turret. It's down to half health, so there's every chance. And then just catches a glimpse of Shen and Janna and wants none of it. So Tictacs at the moment, they're individual lane pushing, more to the point of just trying to get a little bit of farm as quick as you can and then backing the hell out. So, and Alistar's nowhere going to push that. Yeah, as the clairvoyance used around Golem. 34 minutes gone. end items will start appearing. Phantom Dancer now, oh dear. Tristana is fed. 201 minions, Phantom Dancer in fetch. Yeah, thanks. That's possibly GG. Karthus also got a death cap as well completed, and a blasting ward and the amplified totem, so possible void stuff coming out there. The Trundle has got himself the Aegis as well. So Shen, so double Aegis. Shen's got himself a Frozen Heart. I'll have a look at the enemy team in a moment because it's all happening on the turret. And again, Tristana continued to just poke and actually took a shot onto Alistar there and hitting Alistar very low. Chipping about 500 hit points off him every single shot. Which is why they tried to force him away. He has got the heal, but he's not going to heal him that much. But he has got Phantom Dancer and in-fetch. Caitlyn has got himself Phantom Dancer as well as Bloodthirster. Vlad was the most fed. He's got himself double Hex Tech and Death Cap. Nocturne, try and get a glimpse at. Nocturne's got himself a Yumumus and Wriggles, which he's had for quite a while. As well as that Negatron Cloak trying his best. Oh, this is going to be a dive. This is surely going to be GG. LowLandLions managed to get in there. Vlad managed to catching the ulti. Very well used there. Shen trying his best to save them, but it's going to be quite a few Lowlands going down there. Vlad's very low on hit points. He's going to go down to Trundle, I believe. Meanwhile, they've split off. Karthus has gone down. He's going to be popping his ulti. No, he's not. He was just doing what he could. Caitlyn is very low on hit points. They haven't got a minion stack. They're going to have to try and dive out. And Shen's going to suddenly dive onto Caitlyn. Caitlyn's going to go down. That's going to be possibly Ryze dead as well. Janna's going to slow him down as much as possible. Nocturne's going to come in. I think that will be the turret going down. So Tristana was the first death there, which is why the turret hasn't been dropped in seconds. And Tictacs just about hanging on from a dive from LowLandLions. They're going to steal the Golem buff on exit. There is a massive stack up top, which Nocturne's going to feed upon. They're going to, in fact, they're going to take Dragon on exit. They have a large stack going towards the bottom turret, which is pretty high on hit points. Karthus going back there. Whew. So, quick action there as the tower dive came in. LowLandLions not quite managing to finish it off. Like they really need to keep track of the next Drake. So, Karthus clears that wave. Nocturne continues to push bottom wave. Red going to go to Tristana. And Nocturne, is he going to take a gamble and go for it? Certainly possible. He is. He is going to go for it. He's got a Fortitude pot on. He's going to be able to get it and get the hell out of there as quick as possible. He's going to surely get Tristana jump on his head. Oh, well done, Trundle. Really well placed slow there. Just slapped right in front of me. That's going to be Nocturne going down. He's not going to be able to do a damn thing about it. And Trundle noms his face. So got a turret, but that is a man down. And they're surely going to make full advantage of that. Baron's going to be due soon as well. So LowLandLions going to have keep an eye on that. Tictacs are in a lot of trouble right now. Yesterday, we saw Dignitas throwing away really a very strong position to COG. Massive, massive hits onto Alistar. Obviously, we're seeing the hit blips go in, but that's going to be surely Alistar going down to Zealol. It will be. Karthus finishes them off. Meanwhile, Trundle and Tristana have got a huge stack pushing alongside, which is exactly where they're going to split off to. Shen's going to come across the side there. It's Caitlyn, and I think he's going to go for it. Does manage to dive in, actually taunted onto Vlad there. Vlad's going to pull away. He's in a little bit of trouble here. And, well, LowLandLions have got themselves in there. They have got a stack now coming, so it's got 5-man LowLandLions on this turret. Turret's going to go down. They need to be wary they don't get caught in the exit there, which is exactly what Caitlyn is trying to do. He's going to use that trap shot. Gets caught in the slow and the whirlwind, but doesn't manage to get taken down. Shen does manage to taunt on to Ryze, but they're going to back away and they're going to take that turret down. Surely just tank it straight down. They will do. Tristana's going to take that down very quickly. Trundle also been pretty well fed up by now. He's got himself a Yumumus. Ryze is going to get absolutely obliterated. And Vlad's trying his best. The Nocturne's going to dive and get possibly a kill. No, he won't, because Shen's going to ulti onto him. And that's going to be Nocturne. Does get a kill onto Sneakymonster, but went down in the same process. So just about spawning. Caitlyn just about surviving from the ulti of Karthus there. Nocturne, Alistar just about getting away as well. They're going to take the second inhibitor down now. And that has got to be pretty much GG for LowLandLions. Baron due to spawn. They're going to back away, clear out the any minion stacks and any jungle that they can get away with. Go by, and then you can see the clairvoyance going straight down onto red. Alistar's, well, he's going to go in with Caitlyn. He may well be able to get this, I'm not too sure. Instead, he's just going to headbutt Shen away. Shen's become a bit of a monster, as it were. He's got that force of nature. He's got an emblem now of Valor as well. Didn't see that in there earlier. So super minions aho, as it were. And they are going to be rushing in. 21-7. LowLandLions, huge advantage. I think they've got every dragon in the game. Tictacs have just been caught out on it a few times, and then they've sort of snowballed from there, as it were, LowLandLions. So dragon, the Baron's definitely due. Tristana's obviously set his waypoint straight there. So wit's end now on Tristana. Also picked up a spare fortitude pot. Massive stack on top there. Karthus is going to do quite a bit of damage here. Nocturne's used his ulti, I think, more, if anything, to possibly escape. It's all kicking off here. There it is. They come in to catch it. Zealol in a little bit of trouble there. Karthus. Shen doesn't have his ulti, so Vlad managing to catch him. PLXNOCHET actually managed to get the kill there. Trundle has come in. Karthus ulti going to go off. That's going to surely be... Vlad's going to pull and just about survive that one. But Alistar's going to go down instead. And Trundle's going to finish off. Actually, Shen finished it off. Oh, Tristana comes leaping through the bushes. Takes down Caitlyn on the turret. Leaps back away. I think he's just about going to survive as the whole thing completely comes to a grinding halt. FPS stops. Everything dies. Vlad goes down. GG. LowLandLions take it. This is Deman Week Quad V bringing you League of Legends action. This is the EMS